back to the show. We have on the show today, we have Counselor MacLeod. He's telling us all about his music career mixed in with his military career and his political career. Wow, that's quite the career you're having there, Matt. We're going to talk a little bit about the future of what's going on, but let's talk a little bit about your podcast. It's very interesting how you sort of mix in everything that you do inside your podcast. So tell us what it's called and what the focus is.
Sure. A good buddy of mine, Mache, who I've been friends with for almost 20 years now. Did some high school classes together and whatnot, and we both joined the military at different times and kind of ran into each other. Once overseas, once out west. We're both affected by our time in the military. So we started a podcast called, along with my wife, who helps to produce it as well. She helped me come up with the idea. Because we wanted to do a podcast. We didn't really know what we wanted to talk about, but just like music, like you were saying with Loretta Lynn, like do a show about something that you know.
Yep.
And so we wanted to talk to different veterans about their mental health journey and their time after service. It's called Veteran X. We've got a season and a half of interviews. It's very difficult to find veterans that struggled with mental health that want to talk about it.
Yes.
So we tried to find the most inspiring vets that we've encountered in our careers to talk about that difficult mental health journey. It is raw. It's definitely not for kids around. And we start every year. Like I wrote the theme music for it, which was a lot of fun.
Very
And then
cool.
we started. You got it right. And then we start off with something called Hey Remember. And so we find some like little niche silly thing about being in Afghanistan, and we use it to kind of jog the person's memory, right? So you know
Mm.
so like I think the first one was like, hey, remember the Green Bean Coffee Company, right? Which is like a US based company that would set up like a shack on the base, and they would dole out some of the best like chai lattes and coffee
Nice.
I've ever had, right? They're amazing, right? And they deploy with the American forces, so they were around. And so just to jog your memory and kind of get you in the zone to chat about things, right? And we talk about mental health, the mental health journey, and then how you manage to deal with things like PTSD, depression, and some of the things that people go through after service. So it's a great, great little
Yeah,
podcast.
no, I think that's amazing. We can now further showcase that for us on our platform or through our associates. We'd love to do that because I think that's so important. Like, very important. Just education, information, connecting, supporting, sharing. I think that's great. Now besides that, I know you're also a dad. So I know
Yeah.
you have a couple wonderful girls. So congratulations. Without prying, family life, how's family life? What do you guys do? Interests and all that kind of stuff. What do you guys like to do together and stuff like that?
Yeah, we back in, I guess it was 2019, my first daughter, Elizabeth, we call her Libby. She was born. Wonderful little girl. She's so brilliant, very bright. She learned how to speak before she had teeth. I
Nice.
mean, I don't know where she gets that from, right? Um, Really, really bright girl. And then our second daughter was born last August. Her name is Madeline.
Oh, nice.
She's a sweetheart too. Like she's just learning how to crawl and get around now. We
You got
like
the
to.
guitars. You got the guitars laying around for them
Oh,
just in case. Of
Libby comes
course.
down here. Oh yeah, Libby comes
Of
down here on the
course.
weekends. She loves playing the drums.
Oh yeah.
She's not terribly good at it yet, but she's great. Loves strumming guitars and playing around down here for sure. They're both
Got to
very
get them in there early, right? Yeah.
yeah, exactly. We like getting out in the community. Like we got the Maribleau Bog. We got a lot of really great stuff going on out here in the east end of Ottawa. So we love hanging out together and going and doing stuff as a family for
This has been great, Matt. I just want to let people know that hopefully with the Disability Channel and Matt, we're going to be doing some things together, some great positive things together to help veterans across Ontario, Canada, and hopefully the world. There's a world of opportunities, and I think it's on my behalf. I feel obligated that to give back and to do whatever we can to help you guys because that's what you guys did to help us.
Oh, you've been such a wonderful supporter of the Ottawa Veterans Task Force, and I see so many synergies between the great work that you're doing with the Disability Channel and the work that we're trying to do here at the City of Ottawa, and then kind of get other municipalities on board. It's so important, that all levels of government work to support our veterans, and so your support of what we're up to makes a world of difference, Jay.
That's great, Matt. And if people want to find out more about either your band, where could they go, or the task force, or want to enter politics? And before I let you go, before you give me your information,
Yeah.
little piece of advice for an up and coming musician.
That's a great question. All right. So, just right. You don't have to listen to what other people. You don't have to listen to my advice. Everybody kind of makes their own way, right? And that's the title of Hearts and Mind's second record is Find Your Own Way. There's no single path to success or success how you define it, right? You don't have to try and squeeze yourself into a genre. I've got this project called the Area 51 Test Pilots, where myself and a buddy of mine, we haven't released the record yet. We're working on it right now. We kind of try and do things that are very different. Mash genres together. As long as what you're making is true to you, it's going to be good. It's going to be something that you're going to enjoy, and other people are going to enjoy for sure.
That's great, Matt. And if you want to check out Hearts and Mind, where could they go to the website?
So we're available on Spotify, Apple Music, on Facebook. It's Hearts with an ampersand, MINES, like landmines. Bit of a play on words from the Hearts and Minds
Yeah.
campaign.
Wow.
So Hearts and Minds, all one word with an ampersand for the and. And if you want to learn more about the work that the Ottawa Veterans Task Force is doing, you can check out my political website, which is MatthewLuff.ca. You can also find me on Facebook at Matthew Luff.
That's great. I want to thank you, and I want to thank your team. I want to thank Jordan, everybody. You guys have been so helpful connecting. And when I found out that you were a musician, oh wow, no wonder we connected. Like, this is great. So I'm gonna. And if you guys are ever playing maybe closer to Toronto, let us know, and we'll come out with a production. Or if we're in Ottawa, which hopefully we will be soon, we'll come out and shoot you guys. So again, on the show today, we had musician, counselor, and combat vet Matthew Luloff from Ottawa. Matt, I really thank you for your time. I know you're a busy guy. We're going to be in touch. I will send you the link. I'll send you the pictures. We'll connect on social media, and we're going to come to your next event. So stay tuned. I'm going to be back. I'm going to wrap the show. I got a couple of announcements to make. But again, Matt, thank you so much for your time.
Good to see you, Jay. Thanks so much, eh?
All right. Okay, we'll be right back to the Wild Child Record.